Hey everybody, it's Chainsaw Reacts back once again with another reaction for you guys. Today, guys, we are here with the Season 1 finale of Avatar The Last Airbender, of course, live-action version from Netflix. This is Season 1, Episode 8, Legends. Now, I've been watching these episodes over the last couple of days, as you probably tell with my change of clothes and the lighting from outside and everything, being light at times and dark. So, I've had some time to really think about this. I've not been binging it all in one sitting. And the more I've thought about it, the more I've realized the things they have skipped over or changed completely and all that kind of stuff. The things that, we pretty much have bypassed to get to certain points or whatever. And I'm like, okay, I understand that was going to happen, but it's like, because I feel like this show could be even better because it's still pretty solid. I'm still enjoying it. Obviously, I don't love it like the original series, and I didn't expect myself to love it as much as the original series, but I was hopeful for number one, more episodes, and I've been saying that for quite a while, but I was expecting at least to be longer because the first episode was an hour. Now, a lot of these episodes are in the 50-ish minute range, but I was hoping for at least every one to be like an hour or so, or at least they balanced it more, because there are some balance issues, but it's at points they're doing pretty solid in terms of character growth and all that kind of stuff, but I feel like they could have done more. They could have done more, but look, they put a lot of work into this show, obviously with the CGI and the budget and everything, that they put the time and work into it, but I feel like they could have actually done more to help benefit this show to make it even better. I'm curious. I really am curious how fans are going to respond to this. I'm really, because it's not out yet, so I don't know how the general audience is going to respond to this. We'll see what happens. So we're here with the Season 1 finale. I'm curious to see how it's going to wrap up, what we're going to conclude, and if they're going to be teasing or doing something here, because I'm maybe a tease of Toph. We'll see. But anyways, guys, let's jump into it now. Let's check it out, the Season 1 finale of Avatar: The Last Airbender, live action, Legends. Let's go. Oh, shit.
We're under attack!
He's taking the fight to them. Ooh! Working together, yeah.
Swimheads aren't going anywhere.
The wall is impenetrable and heavily guarded. The surrounding cliffs are hundreds of feet high, impossible to scale. Search the coastline for fissures. Signs of warm water outflows from the city. They could provide a pathway inside.
Lieutenant would have been proud to have you as his father.
This is bad, isn't it?
They mean business, but so do we. I'd say it's 50-50.
I mean...
60-40.
Oh, okay. I forgot.
This
Okay.
isn't our work.
Nice.
This is about the survival of the waterbenders, and you need all the help you can get.
I'm trying to... How did they help?
All they want is what you want. Get over yourself, you old fool, and let us get the job done.
I'm not going to hide while everyone is risking their lives.
Listen to me.
Fair point.
You have to stop being overprotective.
You take care of her.
He will. Don't worry.
If you spot any incoming fireballs, don't try to take them on yourself. Let me know.
Yes, Master Katara.
Master?
What? I'm not a...
Mm-hmm.
Admiral, the waterbenders draw their strength from the moon. And on a night like tonight, their powers will be at their peak.
It's the ice moon, a rare cosmic event. The barriers between the physical and spirit worlds grow thin. Just a bunch of mumbo jumbo about lion turtles and cosmic balance and push and pull.
They take physical form and become part of the mortal world.
They appear in this world?
You're not thinking of tampering with the spirit world, are you?
Yeah, he is.
Are you?
Avatar Kuruk?
I've come to warn you. My knife is near. You're going to kill the ocean and moon spirits?
Of course not. Killing the ocean spirit would deprive waterbenders around the world.
Zhao cannot be allowed to meddle with the primal forces of nature.
Exactly.
In doing so, he will throw the entire world out of balance.
Oh, shit!
alive.
He's alive.
Barely.
It's the most sacred spot in the north.
He's lucky.
It's a war balloon.
A war balloon?
Stolen from Amashu. From what I can tell, this one's not designed for combat, just transport.
This isn't like trying to find a lost puppy. They could appear as a pair of trees in a grove, or insects on a blade of grass.
Well, we won't know until we start looking.
But I know where we need to go.
Avatar!
Shit, shit, shit.
There's nowhere left to run.
Stop, Zhao. I'll deal with him.
Woo-hoo! He likes that kick a lot, doesn't he? Well, that's nice. Mmm.
Push and pull.
Mm-hmm.
Yin and yang.
Without the moon, the world will be thrown out of balance, and chaos will be unleashed. Whatever you do to that spirit, I'll unleash on you tenfold!
Once I take my place as the new Fire Lord, you can stand by my side. Your presence will lend legitimacy.
No, we will
to
not.
my
No.
claim.
Now! The Moon Slayer!
You're too late, Avatar.
Zhao.
I can wipe out an entire race.
Yes, you
of benders.
can.
Can you imagine what that's like? Do you think anyone cares about you? How much of a
They
threat
do,
will the
though.
Avatar
They
be
do.
Once I eliminate water bending, you don't matter anymore.
Shit, what?
Actually, I'm not sure you ever did.
Exactly. Yep. I was like, it has to happen. I knew it. The color shifting, that's crazy. Yeah. Oh, shit. Yeah, yeah. God damn. Holy shit. Mmm. Oh.
Cover your retreat.
Hmm. They ain't gonna make it. Come on, Iroh, kick ass.
Being the Avatar means putting your duties above all else, even your life.
Placing the world's needs ahead of your needs. The Avatar's power is great, but it pales before the power of the elemental spirits.
Mm-hmm.
It's not done. I can save my world. I can save this one.
Oh my god. Yeah, yeah, exactly.
You don't understand. There is no Aang anymore.
Mmm.
You ain't. Let this spirit you alive.
Uncle, what is that?
That is wrath.
Mm-hmm. Literally.
The Avatar. There is no Avatar.
Nope. I mean, yes.
Not anymore.
It's like Godzilla, basically. I'm saying that's from the original show, I know. Mm-hmm. Oh, he's pissed. Nice. Okay. He's not holding back on this one versus his father. Yeah.
Did you really think the Fire Lord was going to take you back?
Maybe.
Ozai was playing with you. Ozai was just using you.
Also,
motivation.
could be, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Who do you think was my ally through all this?
Yeah, I mean,
Who convinced the Fire Lord to send me the Yuyan archers?
Ooh. He ain't dead. Give me that boat. Looks pretty good. Yeah. Damn, dude. There you go.
All that's left is a vengeful spirit who will roam endlessly looking for its partner but will never find it.
Gets the girl, and she's gonna go sacrifice herself.
Don't be an idiot. You're
He's
not
not.
the Avatar. You're my family.
You ain't. No.
It's a noble sacrifice, man. In order to bring balance back, she has to.
You ain't.
I need you.
It's your future wife talking to you, man. Come on. Nice. Damn. I figured as much.
You don't have to be a warrior to be a hero.
I like that.
Do you remember how I told you water is the element of change? I'd forgotten what that truly meant.
But Aang still has a journey to complete. And so do I. After all, the Avatar still has to learn waterbending.
Yes, he... Once again.
In that case, he couldn't have.
What do you want to do?
Yeah, what do you want to do?
I don't know. There's going to be losses. There's going to be pain. None of that is your fault.
You're gonna learn waterbending, and I'm gonna make
He
sure
should
of
have
that.
already been training on that,
And
but whatever.
Earthbending.
Which means back to Amashu.
The North was never the true target.
Again, just like last time. I know who that is.
If Zuko was strong, he'll survive.
Yeah, he survived though. He's good.
If not, sometimes you have to sacrifice the weak.
What's next?
They're finally doing Sozin's Comet explanation right now. Finally?
The time finally draws near. Sozin's Comet.
And there you have it, guys. That was the season 1 finale of Avatar: The Last Airbender, of course, live action version from Netflix. It is hilarious to me that they forgot to explain Sozin's Comet and the importance of that until literally the last fucking scene after the logo pops up. They're right sitting there going, oh shit, we forgot Sozin's Comet. We showed it, but we forgot to fucking talk about it. God damn it, we mentioned it one time, really. We forgot to talk about it. Son of a bitch, the whole point of the fucking show is about Sozin's Comet, all this shit. We forgot to discuss it. And they really don't even discuss it. They really don't even fucking discuss it. If you have no idea what this show is about, you have no fucking clue how important Sozin's Comet is. You have no idea. Because why? The fucking show didn't explain it. Besides that, I think a pretty solid ending to season 1. Of course, it was Azula at the end there. They got a hold of Amashu and everything. I've been saying for a while, I was honestly expecting a tease of Toph. Because Toph is a very important character in the Avatar series. And I thought they were going to tease Toph. But no, instead they tease Azula is now out there full force and everything. And that's fine, because that's what needs to happen, because that makes sense. And showcasing that Amashu was taken over and... oh, by the way, Sozin's Comet. I really thought maybe Toph, a little Toph tease. Maybe not so much showing who is cast as Toph, because they're probably going to do that, of course, for season 2. If we get season 2. Because this could be a flop. This could be a disaster in terms of people watching it, and they don't make a season 2. Because I'm assuming this has to earn a lot of viewership. A lot of people have to watch this show in order for Netflix to justify the amount of money. Because they put a lot of money into the show. I mean, look at what they did with the Moon Spirit and the gigantic kaiju Moon Spirit that Aang became, however. Like, it's visually spectacular in the animated series, and I think they did a pretty good job here as well with the actual design and destruction and all that. They put a lot of time and effort into this. Now, General Admiral Zhao, whatever the fuck, Zhao, he was killed by Zuko and really Iroh. It was really Iroh who did the final blow. Interesting, because I'm pretty sure it was Aang as the moon spirit. But the way they were kind of building up within this series, it was literally, it made more sense for Zuko, because in the fucking movie, they had 4 random waterbenders who you don't fucking know, and they take out Zhao. What? So, it makes more sense that in this case, in terms of the adaptation, that it is Zuko and more so Iroh. Now, Zuko saying I'm tired at the end and he doesn't know what to do next, I think that's a real big indication that what Zhao was saying is he's taken to heart, because literally Zhao said, look, who do you think fucking gave me all this information? Who do you think I was working with? Azula. Who do you think it was? Do you really think your dad was going to let you back in? All that sank in. And I think that's even more so just leading Zuko down the path of redemption that we know is coming at some point. I think they did a pretty good job overall of covering the main points of the show. However, I feel like there's a lot of things that they bypassed and changed that they could have still kept in as originally intended. So I don't know how people are going to respond to this. I really don't. For me, I enjoyed it for what it is, but I know for a fact that the animated series is just miles better because of they had more time and they put more, just like they had more of a freedom because they had more episodes to cover season 1 versus here where literally you saw them fumble completely the Sozin's Comet connection, how important it is, and they don't fucking explain it. And when they do at the very end of this fucking season, at the very last shot, they technically still don't really explain it, how important Sozin's Comet is. They really don't. So I don't know how people are going to respond to it. I really don't. All I can say from my perspective, knowing and remembering the majority of what happens, it's been years since I've seen the original series, this adaptation is doing a decent job. Comparatively to the movie was a complete clusterfuck and a dumpster fire. This is actually pretty solid. It's not great, it's not amazing 10 out of 10, but there are some highlights. I think the casting for the most part was pretty good. I think Aang is great. I think Katara and Sokka are both great as well. I think Zuko, he's doing a great job. Like, that actor is, even his voice at time is channeling the actual version of Zuko from the original series. I think Iroh, great casting. They got some great actors, in my opinion, to portray these roles. Katara took some time, and I still think there's some times where Katara's actress is trying to convey some emotion. At times, I'm not really 100% buying it. I think it's just the way she's just, I don't know if it's the direction or whatever, or the dialogue. It's just something, it's just not fully connecting, but I still like her overall. Another big gripe that I had now that we're talking about the final episode here, and of course overall the series a little bit, is the fact that Aang did not fucking learn any waterbending whatsoever in this season. And I feel like that is a big disservice, because now he's going to have to literally do waterbending and earthbending and eventually firebending from Zuko within the next 2 seasons. He should have been some sort of training within this season of waterbending, especially when we get to the fucking Northern Water Tribe. You would think he would start training. He doesn't do it once. He's waterbending when he's the moon spirit, and when he becomes the Avatar, he can start doing whatever the fuck he wants. But you get what I'm saying? Him by himself, he did not learn. No. So their thing is, okay, Katara's going to train Aang. Okay, I'm expecting a good portion of the first half of season 2 to be focused on Aang fucking training waterbending, which he really shouldn't be, because they should have done that within this first season. But they did not. So that's another problem that I have with the show. I think they covered, like I said, they covered some of the main points: Omashu, the Northern Water Tribe, Cabbages, secret tunnels, like all those things that we were to expect that they cover, and, you know, make sure we have coverage of it, because we knew they weren't going to cover everything from season 1. It's impossible. But I was hoping for more. I was hoping for some more back and forth, because like that little brief moment at the very end of this episode where Katara, Sokka, and Aang are having a little banter about, you know, he thinks with his stomach or whatever, like the little, like, it's fun, but we're missing a lot of that within the show. Like, there are some dialogue moments and some funny moments, but realistically it's kind of been pushed away for more serious tone. I don't know how people are going to respond to that. I really don't know how the fans are going to respond to it. But yeah, so we're left on a note here to where we know Azula's going to be going full force in season 2. Eventually we're going to meet Toph at some point within season 2. And yeah, Zuko's out there, and he's probably going to start, as we know, going down the path of basically being a contradiction, where he's still believing to go get the Avatar, but also he's now thinking, well, maybe there's a bigger thing to this. Maybe I don't have to be this. Because the whole point of what they're kind of saying in the show is that Katara is more than what she thought. Sokka could do more than just being in his father's footsteps or following in his father's path, all of that. And same thing for Aang. Aang has to come to terms with the fact that he's the Avatar, and there's a different approach to this than just believing all. He basically took to heart from Kyoshi, Roku, and the earth-bending Avatar, or the water-bending Avatar, but I can't remember his name, and then became the moon spirit. But like, so there is an approach, an impossible task, all this kind of stuff, and Aang has to find that balance, and he still has to learn that. So we'll see. We'll see. Sorry about the ranting a little bit, but at the same time, I think it's warranted, because I feel like with the amount of time they had work, because they've been working on the show for years now, and I get it. They had the pandemic, and they had all like other stuff that may have gotten in the way, and the creators left. I understand. I think now I understand why the creators left. I think I understand, because they made some pretty big changes to the source material to make this live action show. It had to happen because of the time limit. They don't have 20 episodes to make season 1. They have 8. They should have gotten at least 10, in my opinion, and about an hour long. I think that would have benefited the show for sure. Even just having all the episodes of these 8 episodes being an hour each would have benefited the show, I think, even more. Even by a smidge, I think it still would have benefited to have more time with these characters. But that's just me. So I don't know. I am now more excited, not because I'm like really bashing and attacking this version, but I'm more excited now for the animated stuff that's coming from the creators, who are now creating their own movies, like animated films. They're making their own animated shows and everything like that. I'm excited for the future of that, because it is clear that they tried, and they overall, to me, succeeded in a way to do a live action version of Avatar: The Last Airbender. It doesn't stick the landing, in my opinion, like completely. It isn't like they go for a trick and it's raising 10, 10, 10 across the board scores. It's more like 7, 8, 7.5 or 6.5 or something. Like it's got its problems. It has some positives. Some things work, some things don't, and some things are bypassed and all that, and things are just omitted completely. And I feel like they could have found a better balance to give us a better, because I still think there's a better version of this out there that could have been made for live action. Maybe not a movie. A TV show makes more sense for a live action interpretation, adaptation, if you will, of the original series. But this isn't the best they could have done. They could have still done a better version of this. I think Netflix would have put more time and maybe more money, I think, into making 10 episodes and making them long-ish, like an hour each. I think it would have benefited the show, and the dogs are going crazy now. You probably can't hear that, but maybe you are. I'm hearing it. But anyways, guys, I'm done talking. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and that's the season 1 finale of Avatar: The Last Airbender. We'll see if we get season 2. Sorry for the dogs barking. I'm going to go. Talk to you soon. Peace out.